Right, we come to the next urgent question.
Yes.
Ian Byrne.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To ask the Minister for Digital, Cultural Media and Sport if he will make a statement on the significant problems arising at the Champions League final on the 28th of May in Paris.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. On the 28th of May, Liverpool Football Club played Real Madrid in the final of the Champions League. The fixture was held at the Stade de France in Paris, and on this occasion Real Madrid won the match 1-0. But it's not the result that makes the fixture worthy of debate, but the spectator experience. The start of the fixture was delayed due to a number of crowd safety issues outside of the ground. These issues prevented safe and timely access to the stadium for many thousands of Liverpool fans. Members from across the House will, like me, have been appalled to hear of the terrifying and potentially dangerous conditions experienced by many Liverpool fans. In fact, we all saw the visuals on social media. What should have been a celebration of the pinnacle of European club football will be remembered for all the wrong reasons. Mr. Speaker, I am shocked and concerned by what has come to light. I welcome the fact that, as the Secretary of State and I and many in this House called for, that UEFA have commissioned an independent investigation and issued an apology to fans who attended the final. The French Minister for Sport has also commissioned a review of the delivery of the event, and I will be discussing this with her later this week. The French government will also be supporting the UEFA investigation, and they have called for sanctions against any police officers who misused tear gas, and confirmed that they will pursue compensation for fans who had a valid ticket but were unable to enter the stadium. UEFA have confirmed that they will launch a new complaints procedure for fans to present evidence, and Liverpool FC are collating fan experiences via their website to contribute to the UEFA investigation, and I urge fans to send accounts of their experiences to the club. DCMS will continue to work closely with the relevant authorities and Liverpool FC. Mr. Speaker, the footage and accounts from Liverpool fans and the media on their entry to the Stade de France on the 28th of May has been deeply upsetting. Thousands of Liverpool fans travelled to Paris in good time to support their team in one of the biggest matches of the season, and we are hugely disappointed by how they were treated. Fans deserve to know what happened, so it is absolutely right that the relevant authorities are now fully investigating these events. These investigations must establish the facts so that the authorities can learn lessons from the event and ensure we do not see scenes like this ever again.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I was there last Saturday in Paris. I was also there at Hillsborough in 1989. And I can say, without any shadow of a doubt, if it was not for the magnificent efforts of the Liverpool supporters last Saturday, we could have had a disaster worse than Hillsborough. Last Saturday in Paris, I witnessed firsthand shambolic stadium management and the most hostile policing environment at a sporting event I have ever witnessed. I watched children getting pepper sprayed, pensioners getting tear gassed, turnstiles and exits shut while thousands queued for hours waiting to attend the blue ribbon football occasion of the season. We were treated like animals for wanting to watch a game of football. And then, shamefully, the smears and lies, stiff nails with playbook were used by the authorities to avoid accountability of the horrific events last Saturday. Never, ever again should this be tolerated in this country and around the globe. Enough is enough. So can the Minister confirm whether the government will make representations to UEFA following the calls of the Liverpool Football Club, Real Madrid Football Club, Liverpool Supporters Trust for a full and truly independent inquiry into the horrific events at the Stade de France, which could easily have cost the lives of UK citizens? Whether the Minister will call on the French Government and UEFA to retract the attempts to smear Liverpool Football Club supporters without any verifiable evidence produced to substantiate the claims, and whether the Minister would engage with his French counterpart to ensure that UK citizens, including many children, are never ever treated with such brutality and force by French police for simply attending a football match.
Minister.
Yes, I thank the honourable member for raising all those points, and I really appreciate his dedication for all things football and his expertise in this area. I understand he was one of the founders of Spirit of Shankly, and speaks very wisely on these issues, always in support of fans, and I think the whole House today will be making that point clear. We have regular dialogue with UEFA. Of course, we are discussing with them plans, for example, for the women's Euros this year, and we've got a bid in as well for future events. So we have regular dialogue, and both my and the officials will be raising the issues that he's raised. As I mentioned, I'm due to speak to the French Sports Minister as well this week, and will be raising many of the points that he has raised. I think the immediate response that we heard from certain people was unfortunate. There seemed to be a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction, not necessarily based on the facts. And of course, what we've all seen is what appears to be considerably disproportionate behaviour on behalf of some people and some entities we would expect more of. Now, of course, I am confident that there will be a thorough review. That investigation must be transparent, and I wouldn't want to preempt the conclusions of that. But I hope that all the information will be gathered, and as I said, I'll repeat, please, any fans who've got evidence, their experiences, footage and so on, please do send it through to Liverpool FC. And of course, I look forward to seeing the results of that investigation, but we will be keeping a very, very close eye on developments, as I'm sure will the whole of this House.